Hey, hey, hey! It's your Menopause Taylor bringing you another informative video on options for managing your menopause your way. If you're watching these videos in order, and I sure hope you are since this entire series is designed specifically that way, you know that I've just given you tutorials on the vitamins and minerals for menopause. Well, there are a bunch of options that aren't vitamins or minerals, but are closely related to vitamins and minerals, and they're called dietary supplements. Most people lump dietary supplements in with the vitamins, minerals, and even with herbs. But for purposes of specificity, I separate all those things. I want you to know what falls in each category. So for purposes of separation from the other categories of options for menopause, dietary supplements include all the following: amino acids, fatty acids, enzymes, and phospholipids. And we don't have any phospholipids to discuss. You've probably heard people talk about many dietary supplements. Most people use them to augment their diets or to help alleviate a particular symptom or medical problem. But we're going to discuss only those that pertain to menopause. Here's a list of the dietary supplements we'll cover. See if you recognize any of them. The amino acids are 5-HTP or 5-hydroxytryptophan, melatonin, SAMe, which is S-adenosyl L-methionine, glucosamine, MSM, which is methyl sulfonyl methane, alpha lipoic acid, and L-carnitine. The fatty acids are omega-6 fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids, and lecithin. And we even have an enzyme that may sound familiar to you. It's coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. So these are the substances we'll discuss today. And I'll tell you what each one can do for your menopause. Let's start with 5-HTP. Now 5-HTP is a substance your body produces. It's the precursor to serotonin. And serotonin is responsible for happiness. So people use 5-HTP to increase their sense of happiness or decrease their feelings of depression. And since many women experience depression as a component of menopause, 5-HTP is a popular dietary supplement. So just remember that the H in HTP stands for happiness. Now, closely related to depression is insomnia, right? Most people who are depressed have difficulty sleeping. And since 5-HTP alleviates depression, it can also alleviate insomnia. So it can be useful for two of the symptoms of menopause: depression and insomnia. The next supplement is melatonin. Now, melatonin is synthesized in your brain, and melatonin is what makes you drowsy at night. It has to do with your body's time clock. It's what gives you your circadian rhythm. It turns on as darkness falls at night, and it turns off when the sun comes up in the morning. But as you age, your brain produces less melatonin. And with less melatonin, you may have trouble getting drowsy at night. That's why insomnia is one of the major symptoms of menopause. Your brain doesn't produce the melatonin that signals to your body that it's time to wind down and go to sleep. So many women take a melatonin supplement to help them go to sleep. Now, the key to taking melatonin is timing. It's not a sleeping pill. It doesn't act instantly. It takes time to act on your body. So you have to take it about 2 or 3 hours before bedtime. Do not expect to take it and fall asleep right away. It doesn't work that quickly. And by extension, if you get a good night's sleep, you aren't as fatigued the next day. So melatonin actually helps reduce your fatigue also. Moving on to the next supplement, have you ever heard of SAMe. It's the acronym for S-adenosyl L-methionine, and it's another amino acid. SAMe is another substance your body produces. And SAMe has two different benefits with regard to menopause. It improves your mood, and it reduces joint pain and joint swelling. So SAMe can function as an antidepressant, and it works pretty quickly, quicker than some of the pharmaceutical antidepressants. But it doesn't have the yucky side effects typical of antidepressants. And when it comes to your joints, SAMe penetrates into the fluid around your joints and increases joint mobility. And closely related to SAMe is the next amino acid, glucosamine. Now, this is another dietary supplement that is popular for joint pain and stiffness. It keeps your cartilage healthy. You'll find glucosamine in many different forms and in various combinations with other substances that can improve joint health. So there's plain glucosamine, there's glucosamine sulfate, there's glucosamine chondroitin, there's glucosamine chondroitin sulfate. The differences aren't significant, so just get whichever one you prefer. And then there's another supplement that people use for arthritis, even though it has little proven benefit for that purpose. It's MSM, which is the acronym for methylsulfonylmethane. Now, MSM has some pain relieving properties, but it's of little real benefit for joint pain. And it's a common ingredient in supplements for hair loss too, but there's no evidence that it does much for that either. So MSM is one of those supplements that really isn't worth much in the realm of menopause. It's mostly all hype and no help. Next is alpha lipoic acid. Now, you don't hear much talk about this one, but it can be beneficial for two aspects of menopause: dry skin and heart attack. As you know, heart attacks are the biggest killer of menopausal women. So that makes alpha lipoic acid a good thing to consider. And I've yet to meet a single menopausal woman who doesn't want to reduce the aging of her skin. So although you may never have heard of it, consider this supplement as an option. Alpha lipoic acid is little hype and lots of help. And here's another supplement that improves heart health. It's called L-carnitine. It does multiple things to improve your heart. It suppresses triglycerides, it increases your healthy HDL, and it regulates your heart rate. If you didn't know about it before now, take note, L-carnitine. It's odd to me how most women only know about one or two of these supplements, when in fact, there are so many that can benefit them for menopause. Okay, now we go to the fatty acids, omega-369. Now, these are familiar to you, but the question is, do you know the differences between the three of them? Do you know which you need to consume in higher quantities and which you need in lower quantities? How do these three fatty acids compare in terms of your health? See if you can answer this question. Which of the following is true about omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids? A, omega-9 is an essential fatty acid. Omega-3 and 6 are non-essential. B, omega-3 and 9 are essential, and omega-6 is non-essential. C, all three are essential fatty acids. Or D, omega-3 and 6 are essential, and omega-9 is non-essential. You see, the problem with similar things like this is that it's easy to confuse them. So let me simplify these for you. There are two types of fatty acids, essential and non-essential. The essential fatty acids are the ones your body doesn't make itself. So it's essential that you get them from your diet or from a supplement. And the omega-3s and 6s are essential. A non-essential fatty acid is a one that your body does not make itself. So it's not essential that you get them from your diet or from a supplement. And omega-9s are non-essential. So the answer to the quiz question is D. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids are essential. Omega-9 is non-essential. So that means you only need to consider omega-3 and omega-6 supplements. Now, omega-3 fatty acids have 3 benefits for your menopause management. They can reduce dry skin, joint stiffness and joint pain, and breast cancer. The omega-6 fatty acids are helpful for one thing only, your moods. They decrease mood swings, irritability, and depression. That's all. See, keeping things simple makes them more useful for you. And the last of the fatty acids is lecithin. Now, lecithin is beneficial for only one aspect of menopause, but it's a very important one: Alzheimer's. Lecithin improves the blood supply to your brain. If you haven't been taking lecithin and you want to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's, lecithin is the supplement for you. See, this is another one that is so beneficial but not well known. Just remember, lecithin is your friend. And that leaves only one more supplement, CoQ10. CoQ10 is an enzyme. Its full name is coenzyme Q10. CoQ10 offers major benefits for one important aspect of menopause. Do you know what it is? It's preventing a heart attack. For preventing a heart attack, CoQ10 is a real plus. So if you're into supplements, don't forget this one. And CoQ10 can also reduce dry skin and lower your risk of breast cancer. Let's see. Reduction of a heart attack, reduced dry skin, and reduced risk for breast cancer. That makes CoQ10 a 10. So there you have it. A bunch of dietary supplements with a variety of benefits for various aspects of menopause. Here's a summary chart. As you can see, each supplement tends to address only a couple of your menopausal woes. And there are no supplements for the vast majority of your menopausal woes. You can find a link to this chart in the descriptive section of this video just under the screen, or you can go to my website, which is menopausetailored.me. And on my website, you'll find all the charts for all my videos, including this one on the page for YouTube videos. Just hover over the menu item that says YouTube Video Tutorials, and a sub-menu will appear that says Charts. If you like to target your symptoms individually, you can do that with some of these dietary supplements. Many women use vitamins, which I presented in video 120, or minerals, which I presented in video 121, or these supplements to meet their needs. And some women combine all of these with herbal remedies, which also target specific symptoms. So in the next video, we'll discuss the herbal remedies for menopause. And it'll be like this one, where I tell you what each herb can do for you, symptom-wise and disease-wise. In the meantime, stay well. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Leave your comments on YouTube videos and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to go to my website, menopausetailored.me, sign up for a one-on-one consultation for all your particular individual issues, or register for a seminar. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.